Sorry about that. During third quarter, you guys kind of came in and struggled to score. How do you? What do you see there?
We struggled to do a lot of things in third quarter, so I don't think I was seeing straight because I was probably so mad. We gave up 22 points and only scored 18, and a lot of it we couldn't really get into a rhythm and get running because we weren't getting stops. So everything that we talk about, it's defend, rebound, and then run. So if we're not defending and rebounding and being disciplined in that, then we're going to struggle to score because then it's going to be more of a half court game, more walk it up, and now I'm having to call set every single play. Like, we want to be able to run, and when we're running, we're getting easy baskets. We're more in a flow offensively. So it starts with our defense and our rebounding, and obviously we were not doing a good job of that, especially in that third quarter.
Coach, is it rare to see a guard improve as much as a ball handler and playmaker as Genesis Bryant has over the last year or so?
No, I think a lot of what, Jen's just more confident and comfortable in the system. And like she said, her first summer, she was trying to get in shape. She was trying to kind of get her own confidence back because she hadn't played in 2 years. Like, it was a totally different summer. Where this summer she was able to really attack, in our plan of what she needed to get better at as an individual player. So she was able to hone in on different areas, and you see that. Jen can just, she can do everything. She's an elite 3-level scorer, and you see that tonight. She didn't have to shoot as many threes. She got in the paint. She's able to finish around the rim in a crafty way, and she's also able to, facilitate and make her teammates better. So, and when she gets really confident, then this is what you see. This is the byproduct of that. So she's just, I think this summer she just at a whole different place mentally, physically, so and confidence-wise.
Is the evolution of this team where you only shoot 14 threes tonight and you get 29 layup attempts, is that kind of how this team can transition from what you were last year?
I think every game's different, right? I think that there's a lot of, because we made a lot of threes against Truman State and we were in a really good offensive flow. So I think we're a little bit different too. We haven't, it's different without Makaira out there. It's different. Even for me, calling stuff, I'm used to, now with Cam's out there and trying to think, we called certain plays for certain people, and so I didn't even get used to that tonight of where to go to, when I normally have a pretty good feel of what we're going to run. So I want a combination of both. I think that the more aggressive we are, and we always talk about it, the more, and I was really adamant about that at the start of the game, I wanted to be really in attack mode, get a ton of paint touches, get downhill, because that's going to open up our threes. When we're really flowing from three, it's in transition and it's from inside out threes. So that means we're being really aggressive. And so again, as we continue, that's always going to be, let's get downhill, let's get in the paint. But I also want us to shoot, a lot of threes still. But, we got layups, we got to make them.
Right.
We left a lot of points out there tonight off missed layups, and we work it every day, but we're gonna keep working it.
I guess, how important were Cameron's minutes, especially in the second half?
I thought Cam was really great tonight. If you talk about, how far she's come in a year, I don't know last year at this time if she'd be able to do that, but that just shows what a year of experience does. And the thing that I love about Cam, last year when she wasn't playing a lot or at all, every day she's in there doing something. She's in with Coach Mack. She's watching film. She's working on her game. She's a kid that just continued to stay ready. So now you don't have to get ready. She was ready to go, and I told her that the other day, you're ready for this because your preparation has been elite, and now you're ready to go. So she came in tonight, played 25 minutes, 3 for 6, 3 rebounds, 7 points. That's a pretty good line. And my thing with her was always run the offense, defend, and take care of the basketball. And she did that.
I know you feel very strongly getting fans into the stadium. What does it mean to this program to keep getting Orange Crush here?
Yeah, Orange Crush was great. I mean, for a game on a Tuesday night, one of our earlier games, not one of our bigger Big Ten games. I thought there was a great showing tonight. So that's why I wanted to give them a special shout out after the game, and they're a difference maker. So I keep telling them that, and we have how many thousands of kids on this campus? Like, can't we get a couple thousand every game? What else is going on Tuesday night? It has to come out, and isn't it fun to watch basketball? So yes, we need them. We need them out. I love the guys that were there tonight, but we got to keep coming because they are a difference maker. Because they're going to sit down there and heckle the other team the whole time, and they're different than normal fans.
Coach, your biggest emphasis on the last game was defense. What's your description or thoughts on the defense today?
Pause. What do you say? Take a drink of water. I mean, I don't know if some parts were good, and there's too many inconsistencies defensively. And it's on me. I got to figure it out, and I will figure it out, and we'll get back to it in 2 days prep, leading into a really tough game. But we're not guarding on the ball that well. And then our ball screen coverage tonight was not good. So they out-rebounded us because of our ball screen coverage and our on-ball defense, because we spent 90% of the game in rotation. If you've watched our team, when we're at our best, we're guarding the ball and we're taking care of the ball screens. And so now we're not in rotation. When we're in rotation, now everyone's flying around and we're not getting box outs. So it all starts with on-the-ball defense for us. And we will continue to work it, and we will get better from it.
Hey, Shauna, I don't believe you addressed it, but is there any update on Makairo? Is this something kind of looking ahead to these next 2 games, these big games with Marquette and then Notre Dame? Is this something you wanted to kind of rest her so she's ready to go for those upcoming games?
Yeah, it's still, like I've said, it's day to day, so we don't know. I mean, you don't know how long it'll be, and obviously we want to always be healthy going into a game, but we'll just take it one day at a time, see how she feels, and go from there. But I think this was a really good game as an opener to get, some different lineups in. Cam, feels good and has some good confidence leading into a road game.
Coach, going into Marquette, what can you anticipate for that matchup?
They're really good, and I mean, I've played against teams that were coached by Megan back when I was at Dayton and she was at Miami of Ohio. They're tough, they're physical. They're really we kind of have similar philosophies in a lot of things. We play man to man, they play man to man. They want to be blue collar, hard workers, just like we do. So we got to be ready to go, because this is not a game you can go in and not be sharp and come away with the win on the road. So we got to defend better, we got to run our stuff better, because they're a really good team.
Just one other housekeeping, but I couldn't see Brittany Anderson on the bench. Is there an update on maybe where she was at?
Yeah, she's also day to day. We got day to day with coaches. We got day to day with players.
Shauna, we've talked about the double post with Javi and KB. I want to ask, when you went to KB this offseason and said this is what we want to do, it's not like KB's never played the 4 before in her life, but how did that conversation and that evolution kind of go, especially when she's coming off of an injury?
I don't even, KB's wants to win, so I don't even know if we ever sat there and had, I remember when we were recruiting Javi, she was super excited, and she was helping us recruit her because she wants good teammates. She wants more, great players here. And that's really cool and something different, because you don't always get that, especially when someone plays your position. Sometimes people don't want more people in there because they want to play 40 minutes a game. But KB's not like that, and she's like you heard Jen say, she's one of the best teammates out there, right? She's about winning, she's about the right stuff. So, I don't even think we had really that conversation. She just, she wants to win basketball games, and I want to win basketball games. So I trust her, she trusts me, and I thought there were some good times tonight that they looked pretty good out there together. But it's hard in some of these matchups early on, because a lot of these teams are playing 4 guards. So it's hard to really get a true look at it and play it a lot just because of matchups.
Coach, coach.
Did you like what you saw from Gretchen tonight and her willingness to stay aggressive when maybe the shots aren't falling as much as you'd like?
Yeah, I thought Gretchen was, she got the shots that she normally makes. She's, this was her first official college game, and I mean, a couple of those pull-ups, I'm like, those are normally layups for her. So the shots were there. We got to keep, defensively, just continue to work on that and the speed of the game, all that stuff. But she was aggressive. She got to the free throw line. She was 4 for 5. She was 1 for 4 from the field. So those shots I know will come. But I was really happy with her aggressiveness, and then she has to rebound more. That's one thing. All of our wings tonight, I don't think they rebounded as well as we need them to. Dal needs to rebound more. Gretchen does. Jada does, and that's something that we've been really emphasizing. We need to get better at that.
So Dahlia in a little bit of a different role this year, if I'm not mistaken, more of a guard position. What you kind of see from her in that new role?
I mean, she's pretty much playing the same position as last year. She's pretty much always on the wing. You saw her last year a little bit at the 4 when we play guard against teams like this. So she played more 4 tonight than she has in practice. But she's pretty much her same player. If she finishes all those takes, I mean, she got to the rim at ease. She just needs to have confidence and finish those, and I know she will. Though it'll come, and if she does that, she probably scores 10 plus points just off all those drives she had.
When Genesis goes down there late, I mean, what were you kind of thinking? And I mean, was it just something, just a cramp or something, or what was she kind of dealing with there?
Yeah, it was a cramp, but at first I just saw her on the ground, and I was like, please no. So yeah, I kind of was blocked by it, and then someone told me right away that it was a cramp. So that just happens when you play 30-some minutes and score 32 points and playing hard. But no, I was very, very relieved when I walked out there and she said, I'm good, it's just cramping up. So she said it was still cramping a little bit now.
What did you see from her and her ability to get to the rim and maybe recognizing that she wasn't the most comfortable shooting tonight and kind of pivoting away from that?
I love that, and I love what she said. That's what a scorer thinks like, and that's what I always said. Like, get yourself going by attacking. Get yourself going, get to the free throw line, get in and attack, and now those threes feel a lot better because you're in a rhythm and you have confidence going. So if she can continue to do that, and I thought she even did a good job tonight of stopping in her mid-range game and not always attacking all the way. She got to the rim obviously at times and found her mid-range. If she can continue to do that, that's gonna help. And then you put Makaira back in there and another attacker. I think that obviously that bodes well for us as we continue to evolve.
Can you replicate the McGuire Center? It's like a 3,500 seat, kind of has that high school gym
Yeah.
type of feel to it. I don't know if you've been there when you were at Northwestern or at Dayton, but can you replicate what that noise is like if it gets rocking and rolling this week?
Yeah, I played there a lot when I was in the Big East out at Providence. So it's it just depends too on how many people they have in there, but it's a smaller place. It's a great facility for women's basketball. It's a Saturday game at 2, so I would think we'd have a decent crowd. And hopefully it's not too far from here either. So I think I know a lot of people that are going. So hopefully there'll be a lot of our fans there. But no, I whatever happens Saturday, I really do believe it's going to be a great experience for us down the road because it's going to be a great environment against a really good team. And last year we didn't do that, right? Last year we had a bunch of easy games at home, so we're tested early, and we're going to see what we're made out of.
Coach, in the third quarter, obviously there was a little bit of a struggle to score, but a lot of points you had in that quarter came from the free throw line. Is there something you can tell us about the importance of going to the net and getting those free throw opportunities when the shots aren't falling?
Yeah, I mean, we're always trying to be aggressive. We're always trying to get to the free throw line. That's something that, we talk about all the time. And again, being the aggressor, get downhill, get paint touches. So they fouled a lot. They could have called I told the ref the one time that you could have called a foul on every play because they do a good job though. They're scrappy. They work really hard. They're a little bit smaller, so they're up in you, and you weren't going anywhere without being hit or touched, and which I like that as a defense. I like how they played. I thought they played really, really hard. So I thought we were being a little bit more aggressive and getting out, and they were calling some of those. So, and it helped we got to the free throw line. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach.